For a decade, the Reader organisation has been bringing people together through weekly read aloud groups.
It's changed our life, really.
I just enjoy it every time I come, so I've kept coming.
Here in the southwest, we have 18 Get Into Reading groups, meeting in community centres, libraries and clinics. Our success is based on the connections made between readers, the poetry and stories they share, and the conversations the literature inspires.
But it's brought back a lot of memories.
Well, it has, yeah, and especially the Rime of the Ancient Mariner. That's one of my favourites. Why look so with my crossbow I shot the albatross. We had to do this, so we had to learn it. Well, not all of it, but some sections, and then, pass our certificates.
Any ideas about this mariner? He's telling his story.
Our groups fulfil a major government objective, achieving well-being by using 5 key ways to good mental health.
Well, the 5 Ways to Wellbeing came out of a very large-scale piece of research that was looking essentially for a mental health equivalent of the 5 pieces of fruit and veg a day for physical health.
It's been enormously helpful. I do suffer from depression, and to come here and to read other material lifts me.
He spends a lot of time at home in a chair reading to himself. So being able to come out with other people, hearing other people's voices, people who come from different backgrounds, that's all good. Yes.
I think the connection is a big thing. Social networks have been lost. A lot of people don't know their neighbours, they don't have a circle of friends. And I think that the reading groups recreate that connection. I think that's the most valuable thing.
Our groups provide a focus for people to connect with themselves and each other. Our facilitators are trained to ensure this happens.
When fishes flew and forests walked and figs grew upon thorn, some moment when the moon was blood, then surely I was born. With monstrous head and... Yeah, it's got a lot of functions, I think. It's the social side of it and the intellectual side of it, and it helps you learn, and you learn things from other people, and you learn things from the books, so... Because I'm a bit of a closet intellectual, do you know what I mean? I like discussing things, and, but I spend a lot of time on my own, so... most of my time on my own, so that's an important thing, having a group where you can go to and talk about things.
When I see a word I don't know, I'll write it down, and then when I get home I'll look in my dictionary.
We select a broad range of quality literature so our readers can enjoy writing they may not have experienced before. This leads to lively discussion and the exploration of ideas. The way sessions are led, structured but informal, means everyone gets something extra from our groups.
Well, my husband has Alzheimer's, and I found that going out and meeting people brings him out more than if we sit home and snooze all day. We have to pay for a taxi to get here and a taxi to get back, but it's worth the money,
Well, it brings you out a bit, from the everyday routine, something different.
Many of our readers struggle to remain physically active, so the effort they are prepared to make to come and join in helps to keep them mobile and engaged.
Through this, joining the reading club, I started to write in a very small way. I talk about flowers, what is love, observations in a supermarket, everyday things that we all know about, but perhaps to always think about it. And this is my favourite, and I called it A Smile, because it costs nothing and it's very, very rewarding.
Catch sight of the beautiful. Remark on the unusual. Reflect on your experiences. That's what psychologists mean by noticing. There are few better ways to do this than by exploring the deeper meanings of stories and poems.
Yeah. Well, we enjoy meeting each week, don't we?
Oh, crumbs, yeah. I think when you retire, you sort of get isolated, you know. You don't get out, you don't talk so much and everything, you know.
Many of our readers lead isolated lives. They get few chances to share support and help others. In our group, they're finding a way back to that very human need to offer something to someone else.
We either go on the bus together or we meet up at my mum's house. Then I'll walk mum's dog for about an hour or so. Most recently my mum's got me to do little jobs about the house, and then we'll have tea, and then I'll leave at about 6 o'clock.
So far, the people we've met in this film get together in libraries or community centres, but others who may be more seriously ill need us to come to them.
People here have very long-standing and severe difficulties. So everybody here has psychosis, and typically they're diagnosed with schizophrenia. So we ran a reading pilot group here on Russell Clinic, and that was an evaluated process. And the report at the end of that showed that people had really started to connect with each other, sit with each other and exchange ideas in a way that we hadn't expected.
The Reader organisation is a nationwide charity. The way we work here in the South West is based on proven success in other parts of the UK, from Merseyside to Scotland, Northern Ireland to London.
We're prescribing antidepressants for depressive symptoms without true depression, and I think at that lower level we should be offering lots of different options like social prescribing and exercise and book groups and other sorts of hobbies and things people can do to lift their mood.
Now Devon County Council has become the latest public body to commit serious long-term funding to our way of making sure people stay healthy and happy.
Demographics are changing within Devon, and so dementia will be right at the forefront of our push.
I wouldn't miss it, you know. I arrange my week around it, you know. I don't miss it if I can help it.
I think it's a really, really good idea. Yeah.
Don't feel lonely. You're part of the group, which is so valuable.
I do hope that we will continue, because it's so important to us all.